Alright, in this morning, we're trying to do the day 26 lab Git Manage Remotes. Alright. So the xFusionCorp development team added updates to a project that is maintained under the opt news.git repo and cloned under the user SRC kodekloudrepos news. Recently, some changes were made on Git server that is hosted on storage server. In Stratos DC, the DevOps team added some new Git remotes. So we need to update remote on user SRC kodekloudrepos news repository as per details mentioned below. So the first requirement is in user SRC kodekloudrepos news repo, add a new remote that underscore news and point it to the opt xFusionCorp news.git repository. So first of all, let me check this. So before we check it, we have to go to the app server, a storage server. So storage server is Natasha. I will use this password. So Natasha SHNATASHA Natasha STSTOR 01. I wanna say yes. So I will paste the password. Because I will tell you again, the Git server that is hosted on the storage server. So Git server is hosted on the storage server. That's why we go to the storage server. So let me check this repo is existing or not using ls-ld. So that repo is existing here. So first of all, let me change sudo-i to the to the root user. And then let me go to the repository directory. So ls minus let me check ls. So in the repository, you will see info.txt file. So, but this is another remote URL. This is the remote name. So now we are in this repo directory. But here we check the log one line. So this is the commit in this repository. So we will add this remote to this remote URL. So git remote add. So we will add this name. This remote name. This is a specific remote URL. This is located another server. So here I get that name. So and there is a file tmp index.html on the same server. Copy this file to the remote and add commit to master branch. So so we copy this this file to the remote repository. So here is no, to this repository. So here we will use copy. Let me check before we do lt ls minus la. So that file is existing in this tmp directory, so we'll copy that file. This is the source. So on the same server, this is on the same server, right? So we'll copy to the repos, to this news repos. So we'll copy to this current repo directory. So you can check ls. So now you will see that in the HTML. So now we have to add new commit to this master branch. So let me check git branch. So now we're on the master branch. So we add git add index.html, and we'll get a new commit message. Add index.html. Alright, so now you can check git log one line. Alright, so now we see the new commit. So finally we had to push the master branch to this new remote origin. So to this new remote origin, so how do we push the master branch? So we use git push origin master, but we had to push master branch to this new remote origins. What's the new remote origin? So the new remote origin name is dev_news, right? So we had to replace origin task with that dev new. So we had to push that master branch. So here master branch. So here, so we finished, right? So we successfully pushed the master branch to this new remote origin. I think you will get it. So we finished for this lab. So let me check it out and click confirm. Yeah, we successfully finished. So I will still let here, click yes, no issue face, submit. Alright, so thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next video.